Neon exit lane ahead, painted blue and burning red. Downtown drifting to the rear, getting smaller in the mirror. Street lights scatter on the rain, guiding me beyond the maze. Every sign points somewhere farther, every ramp opens the night. Neon exit lane is glowing, leading me beyond the crowd. Every color keeps on flowing, every baseline moving loud. Underneath the rolling skyline, I can feel the city fade. Rolling bass pulses, bass hit. Bass hit. Dance of movement, neon scent layers, wet road atmosphere, deep sub-movement with the mood. Neon scent layers, wet road atmosphere, wet road atmosphere. Why stereo pads, moving bass, architecture. Green signs floating in the darkness, marking roads I've never known. Windows filled with distant colors, every mile becoming home. The horizon starts expanding past the edges of the town. Neon exit lane is glowing, leading me beyond the crowd. Every color keeps on flowing, every baseline moving loud. Underneath the rolling skyline, I can feel the city fade. Driving bass layer, continuous bass movement. Transform bar, deep sub foundation, punch bass reinforcement, night drive atmosphere, take full note. Deep sub foundation, punch bass reinforcement, night drive atmosphere. Neon exit lane is glowing, leading me beyond the crowd. Every color keeps on flowing, every baseline moving loud. Underneath the rolling skyline, I can feel the city fade. Layer bass sound, oh sound, oh sound, oh sound, oh sound. Gates on nous, oh sound. Gates on nous, atmosphere. Gates on nous, oh sound. Deep sub foundation, punch bass reinforcement, night drive atmosphere.
green light glow. Deep bass atmosphere building slowly. Beyond the last traffic light, the city finally lets me go. Neon fades into the darkness, replaced by endless roads. The noise stays somewhere behind me. The distance starts to grow. No more stopping, no more waiting. Stereo road ambiance, driving bass motion. Exit signs become the markers of a journey still unknown. Every mile rewrites the distance, every lane becomes its own. Nothing left to slow the motion, nothing left to hold. Beyond the last traffic light, everything begins to change. The road feels wider than before. The night no longer feels the same. Deep bass running underneath, guiding every lane. Moving bass architecture, punch layer reinforcement, continuous slow in motion. Layered subsystem, driving bass progression. Night drive atmosphere. subsystem, driving bass progression, night drive atmosphere. Beyond the last traffic light, everything begins to change. The road feels wider than before. The night no longer feels the same. Deep bass running underneath, guiding every lane. Skyline fading, rear view reflection, deep bass atmosphere building.
Leaving the skyline behind us, watching towers lose their glow.
Every window turns to fragments, every street becomes a road.
The city slowly falls away, the highway starts to grow.
Everything ahead feels wider, everything behind grows small. Leaving the skyline behind us,
Driving deeper into blue.
every mile rewrites the picture.
Every mile creates a view.
Deep bass underneath the motion,
Carrying us through. Deep foundation, moving bass pulses, wide eyes, innocent layers.
now arms, stereo movement, driving bass progression.
Bridges pass above like shadows, silent outlines in the dark.
Distant aircraft lights are drifting, tiny signals in the black.
Nothing asks for our attention except the road ahead.
Leaving the skyline behind us,
Driving deeper into blue.
every mile rewrites the picture.
Every mile creates a view.
Deep bass underneath the motion,
Carrying us through.
rolling bass architecture, punch bass layer, continuous blowing movement.
Layers of system, driving bass progression, night drive atmosphere.
Leaving the skyline behind us,
Driving deeper into blue.
every mile rewrites the picture.
Every mile creates a view.
Deep bass underneath the motion.
Electric streets, stay awake tonight. Holding on to every light. Glass reflection, signal waves. Moving through the midnight haze. Every corner feels connected. Every lane begins to flow. The city never really sleeps, it simply changes rhythm. Electric streets stay awake, glowing underneath the sky. Every signal keeps on moving, every baseline rides the light. Deep below the city surface, frequencies collide. Deep sub-foundation, rolling bass pulses, electric synth layers, urban motion atmosphere. Endless paths, stereo city ambience, driving bass progression. Crosswalk lights and distant towers, silver lines and glowing signs. Every window tells a story, written somewhere in the night. Nothing still, nothing frozen. Everything continues on. Electric streets stay awake, glowing underneath the sky. Every signal keeps on moving, every baseline rides the light. Deep below the city surface, frequencies collide. Moving bass architecture, punch bass reinforcement, continuous slow end motion, layered bass system, driving bass layer, air, air, air. The city keeps moving. Electric streets stay awake, glowing underneath the sky. Every signal keeps on moving, every baseline rides the light. Deep below the city surface. pulses. Urban night energy. Continuous city progression. The lights remain on. The city keeps moving.
Elevated highway on the ears. Neon reflections on concrete. Deep bass slowly rising. Concrete glow, the night surrounds me. Bridges crossing overhead. Street lights paint the road in silver. Long wide rivers stretching ahead. Every surface holds reflections. Every shadow moves with light. The city turns to architecture. The architecture turns to motion. Concrete glow, the night is shining through the steel and through the rain. Every overpass is leading toward another open lane. Deep beneath the city structure, bass runs through the frame.
Deep, moving bass pulses, dry and city nexus. Continuous forward energy. Sand pads, wide stereo movement, driving bass architecture.
Ramps connect like moving arteries, guiding traffic through the dark. Distant towers draw the skyline, tiny signals, scattered sparks. Every level holds a pathway. Every road creates a flow. Concrete glow, the night is shining through the steel and through the rain. Every overpass is leading toward another open lane. Deep beneath the city structure,
moving bass elements, punch bass reinforcement, continuous low end movement.
layered bass system,
Driving bass progression. Urban night atmosphere.
concrete glow, the night is shining through the steel and through the rain. Every overpass is leading toward another open lane. Deep beneath the city structure, bass runs through the frame.
Rolling bass pulses, night drive energy. Matter
City progression.
Concrete and light, motion and bass. The city keeps glowing.
Downtown after midnight, neon reflections, deep bass atmosphere, slowly building.
Two shadows in the city flow,
Moving where the lights still glow.
every avenue keeps stretching through the silence down below.
Glass and steel reflect the skyline while the streets keep drifting on.
The city changes shape at night,
But the motion stays the same. Two shadows in the city flow. Following electric lines. Every street becomes a river. Every
every signal redefines.
Deep beneath the wheels we're rolling. Bass connects the night. Moving bass architecture. Punch bass layer. Continue slow in motion. Layer bass foundation. Driving bass progression. Urban cinematic atmosphere. Driving bass progression. Blue shadow atmosphere.
Shadows in the city flow.
Following electric lines.
Every street becomes a river.
Every signal redefines. Deep beneath the wheels we're rolling.
Bass connects the night.
Neon city grid. Reflections moving across glass. Deep bass slowly building. Rolling through the neon grid. Every street becomes a line. Colors drift across the windows. Blending purple into white. Every signal forms a pattern. Every block creates a flow. The city feels electric. The motion never stops. Rolling through the neon grid. Following the light ahead. Every avenue keeps glowing. Painting colors through the red. Deep beneath the moving city. The baseline spreads. Deep sub foundation. Neons in movement. Rolling bass pulses. Continue city flow. White stereo reflections. Driving bass progression. Glass towers hold the colors. Streetlights trace the road below. Every corner changes rhythm. Every mile creates a glow. Nothing's standing still. through the neon grid, following the light ahead. Every avenue keeps glowing, painting colors through the red. Deep beneath the moving city, the baseline spread. Moving bass architecture, punch bass layer, continuous slow and motion. Layered bass system, driving bass progression, neon city atmosphere, rolling through the neon grid, following the light ahead. Every avenue keeps glowing, painting colors through the red. Deep beneath the moving city, the baseline spreads. Rolling bass pulses, urban night energy, continuous progression. The grid keeps glowing. The city keeps moving.
Tunnel out means distant neon reflections. Deep bass building from below.
Low and running deep tonight, underneath the city lights, through the tunnels, through the steam, through the places sound can feel. Every echo grows wider, every pulse travels far. The deeper the frequency goes, the larger the city feels. Low and running deep, under every road and avenue. Low and running deep, through the night in shades of blue. Deep beneath the wheels I'm rolling, the bass keeps breaking through.
Deep sub-movement. Rolling bass pulse. Tunnel reflections. Continuous low end energy. One stereo movement. Driving bass progression. Underpasses catch the echoes, bridges send them back again. Every structure joins the rhythm. Every surface feels the weight. Nothing hidden, nothing silent. Everything resonates.
Low and running deep under every road and avenue. Low and running deep through the night in shades of blue. Deep beneath the wheels I'm rolling, the bass keeps breaking through.
Bass architecture, punch bass reinforcement, continuous low and flow, layers up foundation, driving bass layer.
Smatter, urban atmosphere. Smatter, urban atmosphere. Low under every road and avenue. Low and running deep through the night in shades of blue. Deep beneath the wheels I'm rolling, the bass keeps breaking through.
Rolling bass movement. Travel further. The frequency travels farther. The night stays open. Stereo city omens, neon reflections moving left and right, deep bass building underneath.
City pulse and stereo, moving where the lights still flow.
Every avenue is glowing, every window starts to show.
Small reflections of the motion, small reflections of the night.
The city speaks in signals, the bass translates the language. City pulse and stereo, running underneath the sky. Every block becomes a rhythm, every lane amplifies. Deep below the moving skyline, the frequencies collide.
Deep soul movement, rolling bass pulses, stereos and textures, continuous open progression, 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 progression.
On the streets of Paris, wide stereo movement, driving bass for architecture.
Office towers stand like markers, floating in electric blue.
Traffic fades into the distance, leaving only light and room.
Nothing ending, nothing slowing, only movement, only flow.
City pulse and stereo, running underneath the sky. Every block becomes a rhythm, every lane amplifies. Deep below the moving skyline, the frequencies collide.
Moving bass elements, punch base layer. Continuous low-end movement. Layered bass foundation. Driving bass progression. Urban night atmosphere.
Somewhere far ahead, cold reflections cross the dashboard, painting silver through the dark. Every marker keeps repeating, every mile extends the view. The road keeps unfolding, the horizon keeps moving. driving bass progression. The distance glows in quiet colors, soft electric shades of blue. Far away the road keeps turning, always offering something new. Nothing ending, nothing fading, only miles mile after mile of blue light, guiding through the midnight air. Every signal feels familiar, every lane leads somewhere there. Deep beneath the moving highway, the bass is
wide horizon, cold midnight air, deep bass building beneath distance endless, running with the horizon, never catching where it is. Every mile extends the distance, every curve begins again. Like a line across the dark. The farther I keep driving, the farther the horizon runs. Running with the horizon, through the silence of the night. Every mile becomes a signal, every lane becomes a light. whistling pads, wide stereo ambience, driving bass, all protection.
Of the night, every mile becomes a signal, every lane becomes a light. Deep beneath the endless highway, the bass keeps holding tight.
Bass foundation, driving bass progression, infinite road atmosphere, 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 atmosphere.
Running with the horizon, through the silence of the night. Every mile becomes a signal, every lane becomes a light. Deep beneath the endless highway, the bass keeps holding tight. Rolling bass pulses, open road atmosphere, continuous night drive energy. The horizon keeps moving, so do I.
Midnight highway, distant lights ahead, deep base foundation, slowly building.
We follow the night forward, past the places left behind.
Past the exits and the signals, past the edges of the light.
Every mile opens another, every mile keeps moving on. The road never asks us why, it simply points ahead.
salsa, night drive synth texture, continuous highway progression.
I'm a state pass, wide stereo mix, driving bass architecture.
The horizon keeps expanding, never showing where it ends. Every marker keeps reminding that the journey still extends.
Nothing stopping, nothing fading, only distance, only we follow the night forward through the silence and the glow. Every mile becomes a story. Every lane becomes a road. Deep beneath the endless motion, the bass continues low.
Moving bass architecture, punch bass reinforcement,
Continuous slow and movement.
Layered bass foundation, driving bass progression, infinite road atmosphere.
We follow the night forward through the silence and the glow. Every mile becomes a story. Every lane becomes a road. Deep beneath the endless motion,
Rolling bass pulses,
open road energy.
continuous night drive motion.